Hey guys, Kurt here with Teach Mom How. Today we are teaching Mom everything about the Gmail inbox overview. You'll learn to navigate and become familiar with the Gmail inbox, and this time it's on an iPhone. Let's get started. All right, Kurt here with Teach Mom How. Today I'm going to show you how to use your Gmail inbox from an iPhone. I'm going to show you everything you need to know about the Gmail inbox, so let's get started. If you go to this hamburger right here, you're going to see all of the different folders you have in your Gmail. And I've got it before I continue, just give you 5 seconds and a small ask, and that's to go like this video and subscribe to Teach Mom How. Teach Mom How is where we provide the best tutorials on YouTube for free for all sorts of different subjects. So give us a like. You may find tutorials in there that you never thought you wanted to know, but you'll be excited when you discover it and you learn a new skill. So let's get started. You go into Gmail and you click on this hamburger. That's the top left corner where you've got these 3 little lines. We call that a hamburger. You click on that and that's going to open up your Gmail inbox. You'll see you can click on all inboxes. That's pretty much everything. You can click on primary. That's going to be your main inbox. All the content that's in your main inbox. Then you have social. This is pretty much spam, to be honest with you. This is where Gmail puts all of the notifications that all of your social media networks send you constantly night and day. This is where Gmail files them away. It's good to know where that's at because you'll need to clear it out every now and then to free up space. Then there's promotion, also pretty much spam, just things trying to be sold to you. You'll want to clear this out every so often as well, and I'll show you how in a future video. Also, you may have something end up here that is important, and so you can find it and recover it here. Then you've got your other folders, the starred items. Let me just show you real quick. The starred folder, or anything you've marked as starred, I use that as something that's important. There's also an important folder. You can mark emails as important, and so you can determine how you use those. I pretty much don't use the important, and I use the starred as anything that I consider important, but I'll leave that up to you. How you categorize those, I'm going to show you how you mark them as starred or important. Where this comes in handy is if you're going through your inbox, let's say, let me show you my primary inbox, and I'm just deleting stuff, I'm responding to things that are quick, and then I come across an important email. Let's hypothetically say this is an important email, and I don't want to respond to it right now though because it's not on my list of to-dos and it's going to get me sidetracked, but I also don't want to delete it, and I also don't want to just file it away in a folder because then I'll forget about it and I won't ever do anything about it. So what I can do here is I can mark this as important, or I can star it. Top right corner, you'll see 3 dots next to the envelope. You click on those 3 dots. Now there's 2 places you see 3 dots, okay? Top right corner, and then there's a star right below that, and then right below that there's 3 dots, okay? So if I want to just star it, I click that star. And what that's going to do is that's going to put that file in my starred folder, and then when I have time to go to respond to these important emails that are important but are going to be a little bit more time consuming, I can just go to starred, and I've got this list of emails to go through. And that way I can clear out my inbox, I can archive the files I need to save in my inbox, and then just come back and do it's almost like a to-do list of things I need to get done in the starred file. You can use important the same way. Let me show you how you mark an email as important, okay? So let's pretend that this is an important email right here. I'm going to click the top right corner, the 3 dots. I'm going to click on that, and you'll see I have options here. The 4th one down is mark as important. Click that. Mark that as important. Now that's in my important folder. If I go back to the hamburger and click on important, you'll see that that email now shows up under the important list. So you can use that similar to how I use the starred feature, or you can use them as different things. Maybe you put the starred as a higher priority and the importance as a lesser priority, or vice versa. What I do is I pretty much just star everything that I need to go through later, and I don't mark anything as important. That's kind of how I use that feature. So what else we got here? We got snooze. This is handy, okay? People don't realize this. You can schedule something like this email I have here in the snooze folder. This is scheduled. This was written today, and it's scheduled to go out tomorrow at 8 a.m. All right? So how do you use this feature? Let me show you. So if I want to send an email, and let's click compose right here, bottom right corner, you'll see compose. I click on that and I write my email that I need to send. Okay. Now there's lots of times it comes in handy to be able to schedule an email today but have it not go out till whenever, tomorrow, a week from tomorrow, whatever the date is that you want this email to go out. I'll give you one example of when this is handy. Let's say that we have a meeting on Monday and I want to send a reminder out to somebody about that meeting on Monday, but I know that if I send it today, being Friday afternoon, that it will get lost in their email, they'll delete it, they'll forget about it. So I'd rather this show up fresh in their inbox Monday morning first thing. So in that case, I would schedule this. So I write my email, then rather than pushing the paper airplane and sending it like I normally would, I click the 3 dots and I choose schedule send. I have a few options. I can schedule it for tomorrow, I can schedule it for this afternoon or Monday morning, or I can pick a date and time. In this example, I'm going to choose Monday morning. And now that's scheduled. So if I come back to my hamburger here, I'm sorry, that was the snooze folder I was showing you, but if I come back to my hamburger here, I'll go to the scheduled and you'll see that that's now scheduled for Monday morning. The way snoozed works, I was in the wrong folder when I first showed you this, I apologize, but the way snoozed works is that's another way you can remind yourself to take a look at an email that might be important, but you don't want to work on that email right now because it's going to take up some time and that will sidetrack you from your tasks for the day. So you can go, let's give you an example, let's come into the primary and let's say this email here is really important and I don't want to forget about it. So I open it up and then I click the 3 dots at the top next to the envelope and I choose snooze, okay? The very first option, snooze. Again, I have defaults for today, tomorrow, next week, or pick a date. We'll choose tomorrow. And then that's going to pop up as if it was a fresh email in my inbox tomorrow. Right now it's in my snoozed folder, but tomorrow at 8 a.m., boom, it's going to pop up in my primary inbox so that I get a reminder that that email needs to be paid attention to. So snoozed can be handy as well. Important, I already showed you that. Sent, this is just a couple of reasons sent is an important folder. If you want to make sure a file sent, somebody's like, hey, I never got that file, you can go into sent, and if it shows that it's sent here, then it actually got sent. They either missed it or deleted it or it ended up in their spam folder. But if you don't see it in here, then it never got sent for a variety of reasons. It could have not gotten sent. Okay. So if I come back, so knowing where the sent folder is handy to verify that an email actually got sent and that it went through. It's also handy if someone's like, hey, I never received that email. You can go into sent and you can resend it. You can grab that email and resend it to them. Okay. Copy and paste or just do a forward, whatever. I already showed you the scheduled folder. Drafts, anytime you write an email and you don't finish it, Gmail conveniently saves it as a draft. That's so that you can go back and use it. And it's going to keep it in there, I think, for 30 days. Maybe it keeps it until you delete it or finish it. But at least for long enough for you to go, oh, I need to finish that email and go send it. Or say your computer crashes. It's going to save a draft for you. It's pretty nice. So I'll give you an example. If I compose an email and I type that email up and then I don't ever finish sending it, for whatever reason, I get distracted or I'm not ready to finish sending it, rather than pushing send, the send paper airplane, I just X out of it, top left corner, and it'll show up in my drafts folder, okay? So then anytime I want to go back and finish a draft, I can click on drafts and go finish that email. The other folders here, all mail, that's just going to show you a mass list of everything in all your folders. Spam is handy to know where that's at because anything that Gmail thinks is spam, it's going to throw in here. So if someone's sending you an email and it's not showing up, there's a good chance it ended up in the spam folder and you can go find it there. You'll want to be aware of that to recover emails that shouldn't be in the spam folder. And you also want to know where the spam folder is so that if you run out of disk space or storage or you're just OCD and want to keep your inbox clean, this is where you empty it, okay? Go back to the hamburger, the trash folder. Anything you delete is going to end up here in the trash folder. The reason this folder is important is because it's not deleted permanently. You're going to want to be able to recover emails if you accidentally delete them, and you're going to want to empty that from time to time. That's where the trash folder is. Okay. Then there's labels. Labels are what I've always called folders. You have certain emails that come that are important and you need to hang on to them. Maybe emails from your bosses, emails about projects you're working on, threads of communication, things like that. You can categorize those into folders, which Gmail calls labels. And that's what you're looking at here in the inbox under labels. We're going to show you in a future video or later on in this video if you want to click ahead. By going to the description, you can actually click to that chapter. But we're going to show you how to create these labels and manage them. Okay, create new would create a new email. That creates a new label. I apologize. Under labels, if you click create new, that creates a new label. Then you've got your settings, your send feedback to Gmail or help if you have questions. That is pretty much it for the Gmail inbox. That's everything you need to know. We're going to now go through and break this down into different tasks that you commonly need to be able to do within the Gmail inbox and show you how to do that in these other videos. So if you're watching the entire tutorial right now, just keep watching or skip ahead in the description. You'll see that I have chapters. You can skip ahead there. If you're watching this as a standalone video just about the overview of the Gmail inbox, you're going to want to go now to the playlist called Gmail Tutorials and watch the rest of the videos. I'll put a link to it for you. Here now, again, I'm Kurt with Teach Mom How. Go learn more about Gmail. Hey, Kurt here with Teach Mom How. Before you go anywhere else, check out this playlist I created for you. Everything you can ever need or want to know about Gmail is found in this playlist. Click the video playlist and watch. Also, please like and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for notifications.